6 climbers, Raka, Demas, Seno, Lila, Maya, and Bimo, began their ascent of Mount Lawu via an old, rarely used route. This route was said to be faster, although the villagers had given them a brief, strange message. If you hear gamelan music on the mountain, don't look back. Don't answer. They nodded, laughing off the warning as a myth. But on the second day, the fog descended too quickly. Demas's compass spun erratically, the signal was lost, and the path they were following turned into a neat red dirt road, like a village road. Soon, they saw a row of old wooden houses, roofed with thatched fibers, with dimly lit lanterns. Smoke billowed from the kitchen, the sound of pounding rice could be heard, and the soft strains of gamelan music could be heard. An old man greeted them. His face was friendly, but his eyes were pitch black, devoid of any reflection. "Stop by, son. Night on the mountain is not good for the living." The words of the living gave Lila goosebumps. They were given food, white rice and simple side dishes. It was bland, but filling. Only Maya refused to eat. Since childhood, her grandmother had always warned her never to eat in unfamiliar places in the mountains. That night, Seno heard his name called from outside the house. It was his mother's voice. He almost opened the door, but Maya grabbed his arm. When the door opened slightly, what appeared wasn't his mother, but a tall, thin figure with a twisted neck. Seno's screams echoed. Instantly, the village changed. The houses looked dilapidated, the ground cracked, and the villagers stood stiff, their feet barely touching the ground. The living must not remain, the voice now echoed from all directions. Bimo panicked and ran. The fog swallowed him. Only a single scream could be heard, then silence. Maya led the others in a prayer at the top of her lungs. The wind swirled, the lanterns went out, and the gamelan music turned into a long, drawn-out scream. When they opened their eyes, they were lying in the forest, mourning the hiking trail before them. They were safe. 5 of them. The search and rescue team found them 2 days later. When asked about Bimo, there was no trace of him, except for one thing. In Raka's bag, there was an ancient, muddy coin, with the smell of wet earth and incense smoke. And from that day on, every time the fog descended on Mount Lawu, the villagers believed that there was one climber who never returned home, having become a new resident of the village of spirits.